has a tremendous amount of lore. I've never watched. Cutscene.
What's left?
Pavanizos is the Titan, or vice versa. The other three did seem to meld with their environments.
Given how much time has passed, it appears the Titan and the city have become one and the same. Amon, what exactly were you planning to do about this?
Livia! She's being attacked!
Where do we go? I guess we're in a new map or a new area.
So, you decided to do things my way after all. Your little assertive action would
Feel the
seem
puppy
reason.
turn up the heat! That's your takeaway? Now we'll feel my turbulence! Charged up!
Do these knock down? I hope not.
That's left!
Sweet.
Ready to rock!
Looks like we're gonna repop food here.
Feel the burn! I feel exposed. Severe weather warning.
Oh, there's a lot of enemies.
Fired up!
Titan defense is 60%. Okay, let's build some might here. Wander around for a little bit. See what we're dealing with.
Mindless pests. These things are surprisingly well coordinated with each other.
If we've learned anything, it's don't underestimate the enemy.
Are they guards for something? Seems like
Charged
they're
up.
defending the city. Perhaps.
Feel the burn! Lightning bolt! Or maybe they're defending the body.
What is it?
Look, there's a mastery point over there.
Not society's immune system.
Let's get some might stacked up over here.
Cooling down. Water. Invigorating.
It hurts.
Flooded. Feel the burn. Charged up.
I can't believe I've been recording. For 2 hours I've been recording. Wow. Maybe now it's time for me to stabilize and overclock and set up my stream to be the lowest possible bitrate, but capture the footage and then upload it to YouTube.
Now begin.
Something I've been wanting to do. It's so much stress on my system. Haven't been able to manage it.
I think there's something to it.
It would fit, given their nature as we've seen it. Though heterogeneous, they appear to be acting as part of a whole. We've seen the Titan spawn exhibit coordinated behavior. This suggests the same, given the scale of time and complexity.
I'm sure they'll only get meaner the further we push into the city. We need to choose our actions deliberately. And that goes double for you.
What is a camp doing here of all places?
Don't try to distract.
She's right. Look.
How was this not destroyed in the wreckage? Unless this came after the fall.
Only one way to know for sure.
Of course.
Ugh.
Chaos flourishes. The
Bloodstone.
White Mantle are never far behind.
So they did make it to Baba Nisos. And not all that long ago from the looks of it. Were they the ones behind all of this?
We can't say for sure yet, but I do agree their presence was relatively recent and is generally rather damning.
Why don't you start by searching the perimeter? I'll have a look around the camp.
Information gathered. Okay. Diary page. Judge's diary, page 3.
Themselves the righteous ones until the very end. Tragic.
After a night of long deliberation, I decided it was my responsibility to share what I'd heard with Ulrich and Tatiana. Unsurprisingly, Ulrich dismissed it as a hunger-induced fever dream, clearly attempting to shield Tatiana's dwindling sanity. She herself seemed intrigued but remained mute during the exchange. So be it. If I am to claim myself a righteous man, I will see to it that they come around in time. Update 1. Things have come to a head. Another argument over food. I'll spare the same rehashed details, but the crux of the argument came when Ulrich blamed my initial reluctance to hunt for contributing to our downfall. He claimed that if we'd reached Bavanisos in better condition, we'd be better suited to withstand our current scarcity. I'll admit that in a moment of anger, I forgot my vow to guide that ignorant. I shot back that, given his inability to withstand even the most minimal of worldly discomforts, he'd never be more than a mere bootlicker, and that his ill state wasn't so much hunger for food as hunger for the scraps of Codicus's validation. At that, Ulrich accused me of jealousy, going as far as to apologize for Codicus's dismissive treatment of me. The accusation was so wildly off base, I burst into a fit of laughter. He dubbed me out of my mind and stormed off into the night. Now, as night descends, Tatiana and I retire in silence, save the occasional sound of pen on parchment from our respective tents. I've never known her to journal, but I have seen her write to Codicus. While Ulrich's devotion to him is a cry for validation, Tatiana's is a desperate plea to belong, one I can relate to. I sought the same when I joined the White Mantle. The difference being that I retain the ability to question, to think critically, and that is where our paths diverge. In my times of weakness, forgive me for my failures, to treat the hubris of others not as curated malice, but consequence of ignorance. Like Saul himself embodied, none escape this life free of temptation, from mortal folly, be it not a cause for shame, but a source from which understanding springs. Update 2. He calls upon me once more in the dead of night. My last hope left me here to rot. Please, help me. Closer. Come closer. I must seek him. Our fates have become entwined. Wow. Where to next? White Mantle Bow. This bow appears to have been brought by one of the White Mantle. From the wear marks on the grip and the arrow shelf, you can tell it has seen a good amount of use. Huh. So many ways to make a bow. Diary page.
Things were really not going well for them. I wonder what that city has in store for us.
Judge's Diary, page 2. As I'd predicted, our limited food sources have worn down the other two far more quickly than myself. Both chastised my unwillingness to hunt, Tatiana deeming me selfish, Ulrich muttering some slight under his breath. I told them if they quit wasting their energy whining about hunger pangs, they'd be faring better. That shut them up for now, at least, though I've mostly chosen to keep to myself. I, on the other hand, find the pain an ideal anchor for meditation and for cultivating that state of clarity. I credit what happened next. Late last night, from somewhere across the vast expanse of dark, I heard a call. Let me take a sip here. My throat's getting dry. I heard a call. Is this what Tatiana claims to hear when Ulrich and I venture in through the ruins and leave her alone? It began as a low rumble in a state of half-sleep. I mistook it for the early thrums of thunder. Then I started to make out coherent words. They see not your promise, what you're capable of. Stirring me fully awake, I decided to brave the night. I ventured out, trying to decipher the direction of their source, still unsure if they were a dream or reality. As if to reassure me, the voice called out once more. You are a righteous man. Please, help me. Then silence, save for the howling wind. I lay awake the rest of the night, in something between a meditation and a stupor. Had I imagined it? Was this voice the product of an empty stomach? Of a lone mind coloring in a blank chasm? No, it was real. Clear as the toll of a lone bell across the abyss. You're a righteous man. I spent the night pondering the message and its source. As of now, I'm unsure whether to share it with the others. It may be the last wound that drives Tatiana mad, and I am unsure what lengths Ulrich would go to secure his mission to our false prophet. Beyond this, they don't seem eager to indulge my company. But that's of no importance. My earliest memories onward have been a lone wade through life's flood. Saul, too, bore the immensity of revelation alone. But rather than hoard its light, he held it before him like a lantern, guiding those around him so they could see the way. As a vessel of devotion, give me the strength to fulfill my role as guide, to set the unseers upon the right path. May I act as an offering, my body a sacrifice, a transmutation of mortal flesh. I am the votive, the lit flame, from which the darkness bows to light. I choose not, rather, I was chosen, to illuminate the way. What's over here? Barrel of documents. This barrel has been stuffed full of rolled up parchments, both new and old. There's no discernible order to the documents, and no consistent subject, save the white mantle involvement. Why'd they bring all of this with them? Fact Finder, 5 out of 10.
3 white mantle. Can it really be that simple?
Huh. Judge's Diary, page 1.
Not quite. They almost sound more like prayers.
Maybe we can read like this from now on. Judge's Diary, page 1. At last, we've settled in Bavanisos. Though the journey here proved a test of tenacity, I welcome the change in scenery and revere these hallowed grounds upon which Saul himself stood. Ulrich and Tatiana, on the other hand, seem preoccupied only with corporal cravings. Fearing food scarcity, I am no stranger to hunger, having spent long stretches of my youth plagued by hunger pains. Even after joining the White Mantle, I continued the act of fasting as an exercise in self-discipline, a practice I am now especially grateful for. Going without a lesson that many of our own could stand to learn, our current leader included. Though he dared not say it to my face, I sensed Codicus's irritation at my reticence to prepare meals of animal fare. He mistook principle as weakness, a weak stomach for hunting.